Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I have a very long video again for you and it's an empties video. As I mentioned in my last favorites video for the past month, I have not included my empties because I have not filmed empties in early December or November maybe, and there are quite a lot of things that I have thrown away, especially while I was on vacation and they just finished at that time. But I had a huge bag. I actually Snapchatted my empties this morning and it is impossible to even fit one more item in my empties bag. So I decided to film this video and give a quick summary of the things that I have used up during these last few months and a quick overview if I like them or not. I will try to not say too much for each product, but give you a general idea. As I mentioned in my last empties video, I have already discarded all these things like razors, cotton pads, things like that, face wipes, everything that I use again and again. And deodorant, I'm only showing some of these products if they're new or I have not sewn them in the past. So if it's not my completely regular thing and it's something new, I will include it. Otherwise they're all already gone. So I'm starting with hair because usually these are the things that I finish up the quickest. And I have one hair dye. I have used that before the holidays, before I changed the color of my hair. I will have down below the link of the video where I'm talking more about my current hair color and my latest hair dyes. But this is the Schwarzkopf Perfect Mousse and this is in black. This is what I was using to touch up mainly my roots when I did it at home. And I like it. I like the fact that it's very easy to use. It's nothing new. I have sewn that again, but I will not use it right now. Because I'm thinking of keeping my hair not black, although they look like black, and trying to make them a bit more purpley. In that video I also reviewed the Pro Fiber Reconstruct line from L'Oréal Professionnel, and I finally finished up the shampoo. I will definitely repurchase that in the future. You should check the review, but I'm not going to do that very soon because going through my stock cabinet, I saw that I have quite a lot of shampoos that I want to use up. But in the future I will definitely try to do this whole therapy again. I also used up the Pro Fiber Recharge from the same line, which are the intensive therapy monodoses that you use up. So this is also gone. Some more hair products I used up during this period. Another conditioner. This is from Garnier Fructis and it's from the Pracht Auffüller line. I think this is the one that gives more volume and density to the hair in English. And I have reviewed that also on my blog. I will have the link down below. It's been long since I used up the shampoo and there was a bit remaining conditioner that I used up during doing the Pro Fiber treatment. I like the scent of this. I'm not in love with this conditioner. I'm not buying it again. As I said, I don't need more volume and more density in my hair. My mom tried it and liked it a lot, that she has thinner hair. But from this line, I think that I like the shampoo the most. I used up another shampoo. I only have the packaging here, so it was one of these last solid shampoos. And I just put it in my empties, not to throw it away, of course, but to remember mentioning it. And this is the Scenic one that I used. That was the blue one, and it's the one that gives shine and volume, and it has seaweed, sea salt and lemon. I really like the scent compared to some other shampoo bars from Lush. As I said, I'm not planning to repurchase any of the shampoos that I'm sewing currently because I have a ton to use up. But if I want to use another solid bar shampoo from Lush, this is my absolute favorite. I like the scent, I like the properties, and this is really good for traveling. I have a dry shampoo. I have two dry shampoos. I have my Batiste Dark and Deep Brown dry shampoo. As I said, I really like dry shampoos from Batiste. This one for dark hair, the best dry shampoo I have used for dark hair. I really like the fact that it doesn't look like brown dirt on my roots, but on the other hand, it's not my favorite Batiste shampoo. I think that these dark hair shampoos, they're not my absolute favorite ones, so I will not repurchase this one. I will repurchase the tropical one, which is my favorite scent of Batiste. And this is my Cloran shampoo set. I am already using a next bottle of this. This is my absolute favorite dry shampoos. I have reviewed all the dry shampoos that I have tried so far. I will also have that link down below. This is the Kerastase La Couture. This is for medium hold. It's from the Couture Styling collection of Kerastase. I really love this hairspray. Since I tried the Kerastase new hairsprays, I actually abandoned and gave away all the hairsprays that I had at home. These are my absolute favorites. Currently I'm using the Lac Noir, which is for stronger hold. And after I finish that one up, I will either purchase this one or that one. I like them both a lot. I don't use hairspray all that often. Actually, it's very rarely. But these are the best that I have used. And I have another Kerastase product. This is a mask. This is the Chronologist mask. I had a lot of hair products that they were near to finish, and when I started the Pro Fiber treatment, I decided to try in between to finish them up. This line from Kerastase smells wonderfully. It's really nice and nourishing for the hair, but it was not my favorite line. You know that I like the Therapist line more, and even more the Discipline line. So I don't think that I will repurchase that. But for people that this line fit their needs, I think this would be a very good product. I love all Kerastase hair care products. Anyway, I think that's all we had from hair. I have some body products and some miscellaneous products, of course. I used up a Listerine Advanced White mouthwash. As I have said, Listerine mouthwashes are my favorite ones. Actually, this one is my absolute favorite one. I will repurchase it as soon as I finish up a new one that I have, which is this 6 Actions one, I think, the purple one, which is also really good. But in the future, I'm planning to purchase mainly this one because that's my favorite. I have 2 deodorants, and I'm showing them because they're not my normal Dove Fresh deodorant. They're both from Le Petit Marseillais, and I have reviewed them, if I remember correctly, on the blog. So this is the both they are the rose scent, and this is the spray, and this is the roll-on. As I have said, the problem that I have with these, especially with the sprays, is the fact that they don't have aluminium, which is actually really good, but they are not good at all to use during the summer because they don't keep the sweat away at all. So you're sweaty but not stinky, which is not a bad thing, but in general I prefer to keep these spray deos for home, for when it's not really hot, for when I'm not sweating a lot. So I'm using this at home after showering and things like that. And these ones I liked a bit more. They're more effective, they smell nice. This is not my favorite scent, the rose scent. And I don't think I will repurchase these 2 at all. If I repurchase one from Le Petit Marseillais, it will be the yellow one at the roll-on, which as I said, it's my favorite scent from all. I have another Garnier Pure Active gel. I'm using this to clean my brushes. Until I use up a different thing to clean my brushes, I will not sew this again. I'm currently halfway another bottle. It's quite okay, but it's not the best thing that I have used. I have a hand soap I mean, it's a soap. I'm using it as a hand soap. And this is from the Kings and Queens line of Kores. It's the Nefertiti honey soap. And this smells fantastic. I had bought two since quite long, and there was one in my cupboard that I have not used up. And the problem that I have with this one is that I don't like the texture. I don't know, I don't like the texture so much. It's really nice. It doesn't have mineral oils or parabens. It has pomegranate, blue Egyptian lotus, and tons of ingredients that they're good for the skin and smells fantastically if you like the honey scent. But it takes so long to use this up, and I really don't like the texture so much on my hands, although in general I like solid hand soaps. But I'm having it, I had it in my bathroom for guests, and no one really complained. It's quite a nice soap. It's just not my favorite, especially after the first few uses it starts cracking, and that's something that I really aesthetically dislike. So I don't think I will repurchase that. I have a hand wash, and this is by Bath & Body Works, and this is the Crisp Morning Air. I used it up, I think a bit before Christmas, and it has this fall scent of leaves. It says it smells like pine and juniper, and it has a hint of pear scent. It smells nice. It's not something so special to really excuse the price, so I don't think that I will. I mean, these are all limited edition, I think, from Bath & Body Works, so I don't think that I will find it again, but I was not really so amazed. I have a sour gel, and this is the Le Petit Marseillais hazelnut and royal jelly from Greece sour oil. So I have reviewed that. I have shown it in the past in one of my favorites videos. I really like sour oils. This is a really good one. It's not so amazing as my almond sour oil by L'Occitane, but this is a very affordable one and a really good one. It lathers nicely, it smells amazing, so this is a good choice. I have two hand creams. The one is a mini one from L'Occitane, and it's the regular one, the hand cream for dry skin that has 20% of shea butter. I have a ton of these mini sizes, L'Occitane hand creams, it's crazy. And the other one is by Etude House, and it's from my Castle collection. It's the ice frozen one. I have another one. I had it in the office and I finished it up. It smells great, and the packaging is so cute. I was even thinking of keeping it, but how many garbage will you keep, Mirona? It's impossible. So I love this packaging to use it up and look amazingly cute, but I don't think that I will keep an empty hand cream. I have another Korean product. It looks a bit disgusting here. I just wanted to remember mentioning it, but I saw it in my latest favorites video, and it's the Holika peeling foot mask. So this is great. This worked perfectly. I'm very pleased. I have already repurchased it, and I will use it again in the future. And I have two travel size perfumes. This is the Valeur Absolue Harmonie. I really like this line from Valeur Absolue. Harmonie is maybe my favorite one. I don't know. I like it a lot. And I finished this up. I have reviewed them in quite some time ago on the blog. I will have the link down below. And the next one is really a favorite. It's by Jo Malone. It's from a holiday kit that they had, and it's the Blackberry and Bay cologne. I adore this one. It's kind of heavy. It has this berry scent that I adore. I love everything berry scented or strawberry. All this blackberry, strawberry, and it has also, it still smells so woody. I don't know, it smells so heavy but fresh and fruity. This was a perfect combination. From all the Jo Malone colognes that I have used from this kit, I think this is my absolute favorite one. And we have quite a few of skincare products and a few of makeup products. Yeah, there are so many empties here. I forgot the hair products, of course, because they are so many. And this is by Schwarzkopf from the Gliss Cure line, and it's the Ultimate Oil Elixir Serum. And this is like a hair oil that I actually got because it has glitter in, and it looked really fancy and interesting, and I really didn't like it. And usually I like most hair oils, and I would be very happy to love a more affordable hair oil than the ones that I'm using right now, but this didn't do anything on my hair, and I cannot see that the glitter, I cannot say that the glitter was obvious. It didn't feel better, so I finished it up so that I will not waste it, but I really didn't enjoy this one. So going to some skincare products, I have a makeup remover, and I have the classical Bioderma, which I really like a lot. I'm using right now the Garnier Micellar Water, but I have another Bioderma in stock, and I use the one or the other. They are my favorite ones. I prefer Bioderma a bit more, but it's a bit more difficult for me to find here than the Garnier. And also I want in the future to try out this new Garnier Micellar with oil, because that sounds something interesting and different. I have a face cleanse, and this is the L'Occitane Rice Foaming Rice Cleanser, and this is not available anymore. I got crazy when I heard that this will be discontinued. I bought a ton of bottles. I think I have 1 or 2 more, and I love it. Currently I'm using another one from another brand, but I will use them all up, and this is very good for oily skin. I have to admit, this is completely against everything I learned from Caroline Hirons. This is a bit drying, but it makes my skin feel so nice and clean and soft and not oily when I have these oily outbreaks, that I love it a lot. So whenever I use it, I have to moisturize my face really well, but it's an amazing product. And this is a face scrub. This is not completely empty. It's impossible for me to finish this up. This is one of the worst face scrubs that I have ever used. I try to use it for my body, for my décolletage area. I don't like it. It's the Cleopatra. This is from Vanilla Co. And it's the Cleopatra facial peeling scrub with mineral Dead Sea mask. And it's like a cream with some scrubby bits that you don't even feel them, and it just makes your skin feel uncomfortable and icky. So there is a bit remaining, but I'm throwing it away. I have a toner. This is by Michael Todd, and this is the Cranberry Anti-Ox Hydrating Anti-Aging Toner, and it hydrates, balances, neutralizes impurities for normal to dry, mature and combination skin. I enjoy this toner. In general, from all the products that I have used from Michael Todd, I cannot say that I'm a huge fan. I cannot say that I liked most of them. I was really on the fence, or I even disliked a lot of his products. But this is maybe the best Michael Todd product that I have tried. I have actually repurchased it. It's nice, in 95% organic and vegan. I don't think that I will repurchase it soon, because I have a lot of toners that I love more. But if you are more dry and skin, and you're searching for a toner with anti-aging properties, this is a really good one to try out. I like this. And since we're talking about Michael Todd, I have a travel size product. This is the Tropical Fruit Enzyme Exfoliate Scrub, and this is even for sensitive acne prone skin and for all skin types. I liked it quite a lot, not as much as the toner, but compared to all the other products, these two were my most favorites, maybe someone can say. This is not a bad product. If you like the enzyme exfoliants, it's kind of nice. I didn't appreciate the scent so much, but it worked quite well, I have to say. I have another Meme Box product. This is a Korean product from Key Skin. It's the Gold Hydrogel Eye and Spot Pads. And it has gold, ginseng, collagen, Q10, snail. It had 60 eye patches and 30 spot patches. This was a nice product. I used it up completely, and they were like jelly patches to put under your eyes or in spots where you felt that you want to moisturize your skin to improve the texture. It was a good one. It was not the most amazing mask type product that I have used, so I don't think I will search to repurchase it, but I enjoyed using it. I have two Korean, I have my Coco Star Face Spot Mirror Pads. This is actually one that my friend Elena sent me because I used up mine, and I love this, I adore this. This is the best face spot patches that I have tried. But I also used up one of these non-coated 3 spot patches from Apple, and they work. I think that all these spot patches work very similarly, so they are an amazing product. I have a few more of these to try out, and I like this a lot more. I like this more. Maybe it's psychological. I think I like this more, but I'm pretty pleased with these ones, and if I cannot find these ones, I can buy these ones or try another brand, and I am good with it. I don't remember if I saw that in the last Empties video. I was keeping it up to include it in one of my skincare reviews videos where I gather a bunch of empty serums and stuff like that I can talk about. This is from Premier, and it's their eye serum. So this is a brand, I don't know if it's from Israel or something. I found it here in Switzerland in a store, and the salesperson was so pussy and I was so angry, but she convinced my mom to get this for me. And this is an amazing eye serum. This is really, really, really good. It has a lot of silicone in, so when you apply it, it looks, your eyes look brighter, the skin looks more rested. It's so, so good. It's quite expensive, so I don't know if I would repurchase it, but on the other hand, the effects are so great. Of course, the effects are not long-lasting. For me, this is more of a makeup style product than a skincare product. So it's mainly the silicones that do all the work, but it's really thin, the consistency is jelly, and it feels so nice, and you can really see it. So if you apply it, you can see the difference between the two eyes. So I prefer to use that in the morning before I apply my makeup, and not so much in the evening, because as I said, I don't think that this had any long-lasting effect, but the short-lasting effect were really good. So I'm tempted of getting it again. This is the Nip and Fab Viper Venom Eye Fix. This is like a gel cream, so eye gel. It has a roll-on. It's not bad, so it's really nice, especially for the summer. It was even nicer. It says that it's anti-aging. I don't believe that. So this is supposedly compared with the snake one from Rodial, and this has nothing to do. First of all, this is an eye gel that is an all-over gel to really work instantly and magically and help you disappear your face lines and stuff like that. This doesn't. But it's okay, it's not a bad product. It's not doing what it says that it does, so I'm not very pleased with that. It has a cooling and hydrating effect. I think it's just advertised wrongly as the substitute, the cheaper version of the Rodial one, and I'm not buying that again. I have an empty Rêve de Miel lip balm from Nuxe. This is completely empty. I used it up, I enjoyed it. I have found some lip balms that I enjoy more. I don't like using it during the day. It was my evening lip balm just before I go to sleep, and now I'm using the Clarins lip oil, and I have found some ones that they are more of this consistency because I dislike dipping my finger on the pot. It's not a bad one. I might repurchase it in the future because it's really hydrating, but it's not a life-changing product. I have 3 sheet masks. Of course, all this period I might have used 30, not 3, but I'm not keeping every sheet mask I'm using, to be completely honest, as I'm not keeping all these one-use Apivita masks. On average, I do at least 3-4 masks a week minimum. Some of them are from tubes, but I also use a lot of these and I cannot keep them all. So I have one of the Daily Dewy Bee Venom Mask Pack. I know that I'm showing this again and again. I love them. They are my favorite, and I don't know if I will be able to find them because the Korean store in Zurich didn't have a lot in stock last time I went, but they had a lot of these MJ Care masks. So I got these ones, and this is the Callus Culture one. I tried the Orchid Essence Mask and the Damask Rose Essence Mask. I like this a lot, both of them. I don't know, I guess they all do different stuff. I will need to Google that online, but they're very hydrating and make my face feel really nice, so I enjoy them. I also used up one lip gel pads. This is by, I don't know, it was in a Mimi box. It even has the Disney princesses on, and I don't know the brand, but I found it quite interesting and amusing, and I felt my lips very moisturizing afterwards. I think I post pictures when I use these crazy, weird, funny things. I always post it on Snapchat, so it was a funny lip shaped gel mask that you have to put on your lips and not talk for 20 minutes. It was cool, and it's very moisturizing, and I have some more from other brands, so I will definitely use them again. So I have some makeup products. Oh my god, this is certainly 1 hour long video, but you're used to that, right? So I'm throwing away, not because it's empty, but because I hate it and I cannot keep still a product that I hate so much, my powder brush by Il Maquillage. And I have reviewed that on the blog, and I have discussed about how much I dislike this. I wanted it in the past, I have it several years, but it's almost unused. I wanted a nice powder brush, and this looked fluffy and interesting, and it's so scratchy and horrible, and it sets and it goes to the garbage. And I'm throwing away a used up, really torn from nail marks beauty blender sponge by Real Techniques. It's not an actual beauty blender. I have repurchased a lot of them again after that, so I like that a lot. I have used up one of my Nivea Men Sensitive After Shave Balm. This is the travel size. This is not the first one I'm using up, but this is the only one I have here because the other one I throw it away during my vacation. So I have also used, I'm sad about that, I really like this one, my MAC Prep and Prime, but this is the coconut scent. So this is the Fix Plus Coconut, and it smells fantastic. I'm using the rose one now. I don't like it as much, although I like rose scented products. The coconut one is, I hope they will bring it back again. I found 2 skin care products that I forgot. I found 2 face creams. So this is by L'Oreal, and it's the Skin Perfection one from the Skin Perfection line. I actually liked this one. This is not for me, this is not for my skin and my needs, but it was a really nice hydrating cream, and I think for younger skin it's really a good drugstore solution. And I like the serum a lot that goes from this line. I actually tried most of the products of this pink line, and I found it really good one. And the next one is by Lirac, and it's the Lirac Prescription Creme, this anti-rosacea one, soothing and nourishing anti-redness cream. So this is for sensitive skin, and I was using it whenever I felt that my skin was more sensitive and it was a bit red, It's quite thick. I have reviewed that on the blog. It's not my favorite product from the Lirat prescription line because it's not tended to my specific needs. I have used up maybe 4/5 of that, and I don't think that I want to continue using that, but it's a good product for people that they have problems with redness. I have an empty Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I don't powder my face too much, so I need billion years to finish up a powder, but this was a decent one and I like it, and I have already repurchased it. I have my favorite Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I'm already more than halfway through the next one, and I have bought replacements. I really love this concealer. I have another concealer. This is by MAC, and this is the Select Cover Up concealer. I have the shade NC20. I really like the fact that this concealer you can use. I was using it mainly for the face, not so much for under the eyes, although it's not a bad one. And you can use for so many things. You can use it really even as a foundation if you don't have a lot of things to cover. And this is 10 ml, it lasted long. It is a really decent concealer, and I think this is one of the best concealers that I have used from MAC. I have a lid primer. It's a travel size. This is from Smashbox. I really didn't like this. I don't know, I have heard a lot of the Smashbox lid primers. I love the under eye primer, I love the face primer, and this one was very thick and concealer-like consistency. I didn't feel that it helped my eye shadow stay. It was a bit uncomfortable to apply, so I'm not buying the full size of that. I have an eyebrow pencil. I have this quite long, and it was time to dye and there is nothing left in. So this is the NYX Auto eyebrow pencil in medium brown. It comes with this kind of brush that I don't like as much as a spoolie, and here was a pencil. It was not a bad one, but I found eyebrow pencils that I like more, so I don't think that I will repurchase that. I have two mascaras. One is from Radiant. It's the Studio Perfect mascara in green. So this was a mascara that it was quite nice. It had this plastic wand. It was green. It was not a very intense green that you can see from around the corner, but it was quite a decent color payoff. I might buy it in the future again if I don't find a more intense green mascara. In general, it has a natural result, so I don't know about the black one. I don't know if I would tell you go and buy the Studio Perfect mascara in black to have a very intense eyelash effect. But for the color that I wanted it was quite a nice one. And I have a mini Urban Decay Perversion. I love this mascara a lot. I have shown it in my last year's favorites video. It has a really nice result. I have a next larger travel size that I'm using, and in the future I will purchase the full size. It is a really good mascara for my lashes that I want definition and length and volume, and it worked nicely with my lashes. I have a product that I didn't finish up completely, but it broke. So this is by Essence, and it's a long-lasting lip liner in Plum Cake. This is my all-time favorite lip liner. It broke completely, so it was... Maybe I have used up the 2/3 of that, and I was using it and it died on me. So I have already repurchased that. The only thing I don't like with this, it doesn't really close well. I mean, it doesn't fall, but it's so easy to take the cap off, and that's not my favorite thing. And the last product for this huge empties marathon is a travel size Meteorites powder in the Mythic shade. So I actually didn't use this up, but I used up too much of my regular one, and I decided that I don't like having this in travel size. I never travel with balls of meteorites, so I prefer to just drop that in my regular size and keep it for some more usage and just throw away the travel size kit. So this was all the things that I finished up the last few months. I hope you enjoyed this video. You say that empty videos are among your favorite ones. I also love them a lot because you get quite a good overview of the products that the other person used up and liked. If you like this video, please push the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to be notified for more videos, and we will talk next week in another video. Until then, kisses!